Hey everyone, it's Alex. Today is May 28th, 2015, and today is my rebirth day, which is, if you don't know, my first day on testosterone. Yes, I made it. Super jazzed about it, so I had to come home and make a video. I'm sorry that it's such shitty quality. Oops. Crappy quality. The lighting here is atrocious. I have a better way of making videos probably coming up in the future. It's still in the works, but for now this will have to do because I'm too excited to not update you guys. It went great. My endocrinologist is very cool, very knowledgeable, very humorous. I really, really like him. I'm really thankful Kaiser gave me such a cool doctor to work with. So he went over all the risks and benefits of taking tea and signed the dotted line, and he sent me on down to the pharmacy, and I got myself a big old bag of goodies. Came back, spoke with a nurse, and she taught me how to give injections because I'm gonna have to inject at home so I don't have to go to the hospital all the time. So they gave me a sharps container to safely dispose of all my needles. Just so you know, I didn't know this. If you're ever given a sharps container, once you put the lid on, it's permanently on. And the reason I know that is not because I read the instructions like I was supposed to, but I put the lid on and tried to take it off. So I had to pry mine off. I got lucky enough that mine didn't break when I did that, so it still works, but maybe you should read the directions before, like, messing with your stuff. I don't know. I made this box a few years back in props class at school, and I never really knew what to put in it, but now I do. Now it's my tea box, so I'm going to keep all my stuff in here. They gave me a packet on how to do self-injections and stuff like that, so I can teach myself. Aha, this is the money. Boom. Right there. Liquid gold. It's even yellow. Alright, there's the tea. Here's one of the needles that they gave me. And if you'll notice that needle is very thick. But this needle is what I use to draw out the testosterone initially. But before I actually self-inject, I switch needles to one of these guys, and it's significantly thinner. Don't know if you can see that, the lighting is terrible, but yeah, so needle's not as scary as it at first appears. But they gave me alcohol pads to keep everything nice and clean, and little band-aids so I can absorb up my blood when I stab myself. But yeah, I am supposed to inject 50 milliliters every 2 weeks intramuscularly into my thigh. So we'll see how that goes when I do it on my own for the first time. But yeah, the shot was pretty painless. I mean, no worse than your average flu shot. Yeah, it's essentially it. Let me go over like what I'm most excited about. I don't think I have done that yet. The human body is essentially a cesspool. There's no way you can determine how a medication will affect each body. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but when it comes to testosterone in terms of hormonal therapy, there's no way to tell when your voice will change, when you'll get hair, when you'll get stronger, any of that stuff. So it's like, there's no way to tell or guess how deep my voice will go or when I will get facial hair. It all depends on genetics, pretty much. But I am most excited for, number one, vocal change. I am really excited to be a tenor or a baritone or a bass, whatever I end up becoming. I think it's just gonna be really cool to finally have the voice that I've always heard myself have in my head. So vocal change is number one. Number two, absolutely, is cessation of menses. And if you don't know what that is, number one, go take sex ed. Number two, it's the end of your period. No more period. Cannot wait for that. Stoked. Okay, so those are two. And then the third one is probably muscles. Yeah, I'm no longer going to be this noodle-armed, scrawny scrawny guy you see in front of you. I'm gonna bulk up, my shoulders are gonna broaden, I'm gonna fill it in with muscles. So that's really exciting. I'm working out too, so that should kind of help it along. So I'm excited to be strong. And I guess the last one is facial hair. I'm probably gonna look awful with facial hair, but even if I have to shave it off, I'm excited that I'll be able to grow it. Oh, one last change that I'm really excited for is the thickening of the jaw. Your facial structure changes when you take a hormone. So mine will move from a feminine face to a masculine. Now it won't change too much. Guys typically don't change too much in their face, but it's possible. But it will slim out, and my hairline will recede a tiny bit to square out to be more masculine, and my jaw will thicken to masculinize as well. And I really am excited for that. I've always wanted that chiseled jaw look, and I don't have it. I've got like a soft little jaw. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. I guess I just made this video as a point of reference for the future, so I can hear my voice and see myself change, and so you guys can be there with me. I'll probably make my next update video on shop day, which is 2 weeks from today. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.